Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be working on that PC that we bought off eBay. Here it is. So we're going to be changing the case today and then it will be ready to sell. We're going to start by unplugging the graphics card. It's got a GTX 960 in it, a i5 4660 in it, and 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM. We put in a 500GB hard drive, which I'm unplugging now. Don't know why I wouldn't unplug, it was really weird, but I don't know. So we just had it loose in there because we were going to change the case in a couple days anyway, so we just left it loose in there. I then tried getting the 24 pin out. I did it in the end, but I don't know why, but they're just so tough to get out. The whole PC started moving. Don't know why the pins are red either, so that's a weird thing as well. Took the USB 3.0 out, which is quite surprising in that case. Didn't know that they had USB 3. And I just started absolutely pulling cables like mad out of the bottom of the motherboard. And then pulled out the CPU power cable. And that was everything unplugged, I think. Okay, so here we're unscrewing the graphics card. My friend wanted to do this, so I let him do it. So he's just unscrewing the bracket that holds it in, and then we'll take the graphics card out, and then after that we should hopefully take the motherboard out. Okay, so now we got a pencil in the gap where the bracket is that you have to push down to release the graphics card. So yeah, my friend did that. And now he's pulling out the graphics card. We got it out. It's a GTX 960, it's a Founders Edition. It's very dirty. As you can see in that fan, it is very dirty. So we are going to clean that out later. Then, for some odd reason, my friend wanted to take the RAM out, even though you're swapping cases, so it's not like we're swapping motherboards or anything. But yeah, he just wanted to take the RAM out, so we did that. Now we're unscrewing the motherboard, so we've got two screwdrivers on this, and we're just gonna make it quicker to take out. This had all 6 screws installed, unlike my pre-built one, which only had 1 screw in it, holding up the whole motherboard. So this had all 6, which is nice. So it wasn't a problem taking them out. We didn't get any screws that were just stuck spinning in the motherboard, and it was nice and easy to do. I couldn't reach back at the top screws with my screwdriver, so I asked my friend to do it because he has a smaller screwdriver. I could reach the top left screw though. Okay, so my friend asked to take the motherboard out, so he's going to do that now. Actually just told him got to pull it to the side and just pull it up, so it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Some cables were caught on the motherboard, so we just pulled them off, and then there we go, we had the motherboard out. This is an Asus B85M-G motherboard. It's a pretty nice motherboard actually. It's DDR3 LGA 1150 socket, and it's got, yeah, just an i5 4th gen. We took out the power supply, and this was the amount of dust that came out of it, but by just it falling on the floor, so that was just so crazy. Now I think what we're going to do is we're going to take off the CPU cooler. Yeah, we are. And we're going to reapply thermal paste and put it back on. So this CPU cooler is really hard to get off because it's like a really stupid Intel one. So we just cut to when we could actually get it off. So here it is now off. There's barely any thermal paste on it, as you can see. I tried touching it, literally it was rock hard, just some rock hard thermal paste, nothing much was happening. So we're going to get some isopropyl alcohol and rub off the old thermal paste and apply some new thermal paste. I've got thermal, I think the thermal paste we applied was a Thermalright, let me get it, Thermalright TF4 thermal paste. So here's what the CPU looked like when we cleaned it off, i5 4460. Then we applied the CPU cooler, which I didn't show because it took really long. And now we're installing it in the case. I've already got the the IO shield in the case. That took like 20 minutes because it was, I don't know why, it just did not want to go in. But yeah, now we're getting the motherboard in. This took quite a while, so we sped it up. Once we've gotten it in, we then put the hard drive in, the bottom mount at the back of the case. So first what you do is you unscrew the mount, and then you screw the hard drive into the mount, and then put it back in the case and screw back in the mount. So here is a clip of that. Okay, so once we screwed it in and all that, we then put it back into the case and screwed it in. Okay, so my camera battery died, so then we switched to the phone and put the power supply in off the professional camera, so that's why I got a really bad phone view, but it is what it is, you know. After routing a lot of the front panel connectors and all the other connectors, we then installed the graphics card, seeing as all the cables were in. So here I was unscrewing it, and then we had to pop out the sockets, which took some time, so enjoy the sped up version of it. We then got the two sockets out, and now it's time to install the graphics card. So my friend was doing this, I was making sure the cables are out of the way. The USB 3.0 cable got in the way, so I had to reach over and grab that as well. Then once my friend got it in, we then plugged it in. I then took Big Bertha off my desk to be replaced by Little Bertha, just so that we can test it. We're going to make sure it's all good, make sure temps are running good, and all that kind of stuff. So that's why it isn't cable managed, and that's why I haven't got any of the side panels on. So it booted, first try. We then went through the BIOS, all that, messed with the colours a bit, got in, and then we unplugged it, and now we've done some cable management. I'd say it's really good cable management actually. So yeah, then we plugged it back in, and here's the montage. Thank you so much for watching this video. Here's the final peel of the side panel, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!